So Alliance Raids is over, the Nightmare Raids that is. We're going to be looking at some performance stuff, compare like where the rewards are, was it actually worth it, and what people missed off on, because some people did miss out, and let's kind of like get into this. So first of all, if you didn't see was it at the weekend? I think I did, or it was some that music, by the way. It's very intense. So I did like a rewards thing of like what I picked up, and I think we talked about maybe Friday, I can't remember, or maybe it was Saturday, Saturday's third video. So I got tier 7 basics, 3,150 fragments, which was nice. That is something that I am happy that I got, because there was, you know, it's a lottery. It is a lottery whether or not you pick up something good or bad. And also picked up 10,000 Titan Crystal Shards. I don't think it was that bad. The other chest that I opened was a tier 6 class Catalyst. But I don't know how Kabam still are going to pitch when they do the round 2, like in 3 weeks time or 4 weeks time, whenever it is, of raids on difficulty level. Because with something bugged, there were some things that weren't as bad. Now I forgot to put in footage on Saturday's video. That was me using Silk against Weapon X. Now, from the best part, Silk is a great champion, fantastic champion, one of the best in game, top rated, top 10, whatever it is. But I did find that going up against 2 skill-based champions was not really it. And that's me trying to find what is the correct way to use what is the best Vanguard-based champion. Either way, there was some fantastic people in our alliance that just kind of blast through like the nightmare mode, and that was brilliant. You know, they carried a lot of the team, but we didn't all do nightmare mode. I think one alliance group, one battle group didn't do it. I did it, and I think battle group 1 did it. So there was 2 battle groups did it, and 1 did not. I think they did the standard one, if I'm right. Now that maybe changed the opportunity. Maybe if all 3 battle groups did that, we'd get a lot more points. I don't know. I need to kind of like have a look more at the sums of it, because what did we field on that? I wonder if we can get the kind of like stats and details of one particular group with it. But you can see like we got 990 million points, and of course points mean prizes depending on where you finished with that one. Alliance rank -1. Well, what that's all about, I don't know. Unfortunately, it is missing out on some like key areas of what I think a lot of us would like in our alliance. Now I'm happy to get the tier 7 basics. It meant it at least wasn't as painful. But you do miss out on the sweet spots of the tier 7 basic fragments, which, let's face it, nowadays is more of the chase opportunity. And I need to update how you get tier 7 basics, because now it's just splintered into so many different areas. But it's not to a high volume. You still need to do your Epoch of Pain. You need to do your Necropolis farm through for the greenest challenges. You still need to do the ordeal to get tier 7 basics. It's not in the alliance-based participation, as you can see right here. So that's, of course, a little bit disappointing, but it is bumped up, and I hope that rewards are going to be bumped up in general with it. I mean, the quick answer to the question is Nightmare Raids worth doing? Sort of no. Like, there are some good things to Nightmare Raids, but a lot of it's just down to like, if it's going to be how it was, yes, it's going to be a bit of a slog. Those additional revives, were they needed? Sort of. Okay, people have already started kind of having their say on whether it was going to be good for them or not, and you know, they weren't able to completely blast it through. So it meant that they were losing out on an opportunity. One thing that I gained an opportunity was on my light essence. I picked up my very first light essence. Again, like, you know, shout out to those that did such a good job in Nightmare Raids in our alliance. But I got my first ever piece of there it is. Oh no, I got 2. I honestly couldn't tell you where the first one came from, but I've got, that's it, the ordeal. So a lot of other people, a lot of free to play will be in the same boat as me, and they will have 2. Okay, you need 10 more as a non-spending player to get this. So I picked this over the chest because I just felt that it was something I can get for free, but it's not going to be something I'm going to be able to get in April. Because if you do a Battleground season, that's 1 light essence. Am I going to get do I have the time to get to higher up in... No, actually, I probably wouldn't. I'd invest my time. I probably would not get it close to like Celestial or whatever. So I'm just happy with getting my Gladiator circuit in, done, 1 light essence. Same thing with other kind of like stacks up with it. So if you didn't do, if you didn't choose the chest, then you're gonna have to wait another time till Nightmare Raids comes back to kind of like pick for that. If you did choose it, then great. You're on your way to grabbing it, and it may take. I think when we did the totals for it, if you saw the video, we're looking at April, May, June, July, August, maybe about 5 months, maybe a little bit less, depending on what you're doing, what you're farming, saga incursions, alliance wars, showcase. You'll be able to get your light essence through that. So that's where it shifts, like going, oh well, it's not worth doing Nightmare Raids. Well, if you want your light essence, then it's necessity. You're gonna have to do it. But if you were going into it thinking you were gonna get him down, old Apocalypse, and you didn't do it, then sad to say, but you probably missed out. So for a little bit like context and stuff, like here is some stuff here. I think we missed out like on a. I'm running out of glory. I think. Oh no, am I stacked on my glory? Can I have? How much can I have? 16k. Okay, I've got to be careful about that. You can see here we've got position 204 in general, and that I think is about where our alliance normally hits when it comes to a raid week. If we, as I said, if we did if all 3 did Nightmare Raids, we might have got a little bit higher. Maybe people have saved that the units went ham on it. Our normal AQ positions probably about a 174 to 179, and that's cool. Like that is cool. We do our best. We do a very good job, and yeah, but that's map 8. We don't do any thrills and spills with it. It's just generically done the way it is. Anyway, you can see here this completion's 5 mil. I got to be honest. I think Command sorted out the gold problem in game, inadvertently. But maybe that's. But then no, I shouldn't really be firm on that. The reason being, I'm not losing gold, but at the same time, I'm not ranking up a higher level of champions, and that's mainly because I'm being careful still about who I'm ranking up for content purposes. Getting the tier 4 alpha from this is great, by the way. That is nice. Just by doing the Alliance raid exploration rewards, especially for Nightmare mode. And what we're going to open in a minute, it's kind of like end of the video, will be the 7-star crystal there. Because this is what you get from doing Nightmare raids. And this is where it's so conflicting to say, is an Alliance raid, our Nightmare raids worth it? You know, because we haven't gone up. As I said, I haven't gone up normally what we are. We're just over the 200 mark as an alliance, and from that particular perspective, and as I did say, it's not what people in our alliance are chasing. Like most of us are chasing tier 7 basic fragments. A lot of my alliance mates have done the ordeal. A lot of them have done Epoch of Pain. You know, a lot of them have done and the Korean challenges. A lot of them are highly skilled, and a lot of them are kind of like up to date with things. I'm still getting there. I'm still about, I'd say, a month out from catching up where I want to be, and that's gonna be things like Epoch of Pain. Last 2 runs. I'm doing a run this weekend, and I might have time to do one the following weekend. Then there's going to be stuff like, I've got to do the Korean challenges. That's probably going to cost about another 3,000 units maybe, and by that time we'll have 9.2, and I suspect we'll then have something in that's going to be interesting, like a tier 7 basic That's just my guess that Kabam might have that, and maybe another like end game piece of content to kind of catch up with. I don't know. But then that's again wherever you're at with the game, whatever you're chasing. Of course, Kabam have laid down the carrot, and we are chasing said carrot with that. Anyway, yeah. So the Nightmare Raids, has it been worth it? Quick answer, no. Long answer, possibly, depending on what you were chasing. You can see where our alliance finished and what we got as a result. If the revives weren't given out, we may have had a different... I may have been giving you a different kind of like perspective. And yeah, we're just back to kind of like chasing stuff again. Yep, let's end the video with this 7-star that I got from this, and maybe it's going to be worth it for the time and effort. Chill. Yeah, okay. I do need to get like a highly ranked up skill, so maybe this was worth it. By the way, don't take my tone in the wrong way. It is a good champion to get. I am happy about it, and yeah, I just got to figure out what I'm doing. I don't need a skill for anything coming up. I don't need a skill. That's why I kind of like react in that way. And I think that is, yeah, first time awakening. Okay, right. Because I'm only doing science and tech champions at the moment for my Epoch of Pain run, I'm happy about it. But it's just I'm just too focused in on that thing that I'm meant to be doing, as a lot of people are nowadays. I'm just focused in on something that doesn't really impact or need this particular champion, but I will do in the future once I've done all the endgame content and I can focus in my attention who I'm ranking for whatever purpose, whatever I'm doing in game. Breathe. Anyway, thanks for watching this video, and I'll see you soon. Have a lovely day, and how did your Nightmare Raids go? Put it in the comments. See you soon. Bye.